Hi everyone, welcome back. Welcome to my brand new course. And I wanted to actually give some glimpse of who I am. I am Tarun Sharma. I have 12, total 13 years of experience, and I'm doing NestJS, teaching NestJS since last 8 years, you can say, because I started my backend development with Express TypeScript and totally moved to NestJS because I really love it and I love TypeScript, right? Since then, I'm just using NestJS and I have a YouTube channel where I have published lots of courses on NestJS. But this course where I'm going to jumble up everything together. That's why I want to show you a simple agenda like what all I'm going to cover in this particular course, because this course is not a small course, it's very big course, right? So basic fundamentals, and what we are going to do in that, okay, understanding core concepts, building blocks, at a higher level, doing API development with the NestJS, connecting to database, different ORMs, understanding the NestJS modules, controllers, services, pipes, factories, providers, and all. Okay, scopes. I mean, it covers. If you even if you do the first section of this course, you will understand 90% of the NestJS for development. Rest all it is practicing and doing more things. So this is our first thing is welcome to NestJS Mastery, where we will just cover everything from basic to advanced with the production ready skills. So this is the NestJS fundamental: CRUD operations, data handling, performance caching, database integration with the TypeORM, SQLize, Prisma, and all RESTful API development, and the basic building blocks and a code architecture, understanding the NestJS dependency injection and IUC container. So next module can be, okay, let's cover testing. Testing is not just very simple. Okay, I have covered a separate playlist on YouTube, but here I want to cover things more in advance. We'll talk about comprehensive testing strategy, mocking and testing the whole architecture. Then authentication, authorization. Here I'm covering cookie based, token based, session based authentication and authorization in the NestJS API development, right? So you can just create a token based, how it is different from session based or cookie based. So I'm covering the whole authentication and authorization. In the later videos, I'm also integrating with the auth 0. So this has also maybe a 30 videos covering everything about the session and all. Advanced features and integrations. So integration with the queues, integration with the file, background jobs, NestJS events, NestJS caching strategy, DynamoDB integrations, any other external integration like ELK integration with any third party platform, GraphQL, because this is total dedicated stack, the dedicated section. It can be independent codes also. NestJS with the GraphQL schema first or code first approach, security, performance, and how can we write end-to-end GraphQL APIs with that. So microservices with the NestJS, I'm covering everything on the microservices. This is my favorite section where I'm covering TCP, AMQP. I mean, two different type of setup of microservice. One is TCP based, another is async message driven inter-service communication microservices. So I have covered all different examples. Then we will see how we can deploy the NestJS microservice on AWS as a Lambda, right? Deploying NestJS microservice on AWS in a serverless architecture with API gateway, Lambda, DynamoDB, and all. So this gives you the glimpse of actually the deployment part of the service which you have built, right? Then 12 factor principles. These are like the common generic principles which every microservice should inherit before, from development to deployment, right? 12 factors: robust logging, stateless service design, cloud native development. Another important part is these are like a generic topic but more advanced, like how to work with the queues, how to secure authentication, integration, logging, monitoring, integration with ELK, Grafana, Logstash, all the different integration which you can see in a real microservice on your environment, open telemetry and all. So from launch, you will understand the very basic may have a 60 videos, because it's not like I'm going to build I'm not going to record those sections now. I already have prerequisite steps. I will try to refine those because every year NestJS goes through a lot of changes, not major. So I need to just update my stuff. First is the basic fundamentals. Everything course will be in English. Second will be the session, cookies, then more advanced stuff. Even I'm covering the NestJS dynamic modules, how you can create reusable modules, NestJS workspaces, NestJS microservices, NestJS GraphQL, and all possible NestJS integration with the external world. Either you deploy it on the Lambda, either you deploy it on the ECS, AWS, EC2, and all. Everything is covered. So this course will be the huge. So stay tuned, and if you like, you can just walk with me on this whole course journey. Thank you, everyone.